streaming World of Warcraft here on twitch.tv/JSurvival, and obviously I'm going to do this for a little bit. I was going to actually see if John, my co-host on Ask and Angry, wanted to do some podcasting. However, usually we don't get that done on wrestling pay-per-view nights, so I'm sure that he's going to watch SummerSlam. I'll probably watch it because of force of habit. I don't know why I still watch this shit. But I think SummerSlam is like 19 hours long or some bullshit like that. And honestly, who's going to want a podcast after like watching a like 7-hour long WWE pay-per-view? Like, I can barely get through 3 hours of a WWE program, let alone something that's like 7 hours. But anyway, this is my stream. If you want to donate money to keep me going, obviously it's paypal.me/JSurvival. Be sure to subscribe to me here on this page. Be sure to also search for me on YouTube, JSurvival, and subscribe to me there as well. I will be posting archives of most of my videos on my YouTube page. Now, I'm just doing some home boring crap in World of Warcraft, but I think the crux of what I do is I like to talk, I like to rant, I like to talk about my thoughts on what's going on. And I'm going to get to that today, but after I send my followers out on some of these missions. You know, the mission table in World of Warcraft is really exceptionally, boring, but at least it only lasts like a few seconds in Battle for Azeroth. When they first introduced it in Warlords of Draenor, it was like it would take up an entire day just to, send your followers out on missions. It's like the worst thing ever. So, why the hell did I fly up here when I gotta go across the island to get my my questing done? Let's see, the honor bound. Oh, nice. So I'll also get a Paragon chest from doing this. Let me see. I guess I gotta do some strategizing before I go out there and figure out where exactly I want to go on Kul Tiras. I could do the invasion in Stormsong Valley, but I don't want to because I just don't. I don't feel like it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do the invasion in Stormsong Valley.
Get moving.
So, invasions are little things that happen in the continents every, like, I think 12 hours or something like that. And they last for about 7 hours. And you either invade the Alliance territory, or you defend Horde territory from theirs. With PvP on, this is a nightmare to do because, unfortunately, on Oceanic servers, the Alliance outnumbers the Horde like 5-1. So you would never actually get it done unless you have war mode off, which I do right now because I don't want to have to deal with the BS. So, anyway, these quests usually involve just, quickly doing things to stymie the Alliance efforts in this area. So, this should be really, really easy, actually. You see this thing has barely done any damage to me. Now, I always do my emissaries just to get the reputation, the rewards, the whole nine. That guy's dead. And you see, High Warlord Chromush is really excited when I do that. So now I'm going to come back down here to the next spot. So, anyway, you ever realize that a lot of the Horde versus Alliance shit wouldn't happen if Sylvanas had just Jeffrey Epstein'd Sorfang after he got caught? There is not one person that believes that dude killed himself. I don't believe he killed himself. And it doesn't matter if you're liberal, conservative, whatever, nobody believes that dude killed himself. Like, oh, it's convenient that the camera stopped working for, like, the moment that he died. Like, you mean to tell me a guy who's on 24/7 surveillance? Oh, yeah, that's just way too convenient. And I've seen a lot of memes joking, it's like, if the government can't keep a guy safe on suicide watch in prison, how can you expect them to keep anybody safe after they take your guns? I mean, it's a valid point. You know, but the dude was a creep, but he was obviously tied to some very powerful people, and they didn't want him testifying. That's what it boils down to. And a lot of people say it's the Clintons. I believe that. I believe the Clintons are like maniacs. And you know, I get that some people are like, oh, conspiracy theory, this and that. I mean, you know, hey, it's plausible. You know, it's possible. Nobody is saying that you have to sit there and become like an InfoWars type of person or whatever. If you don't believe like Alex Jones or whatever, that's, you know, that's fine. That's on you, whatever. You know, but I mean, look at what's going on. If you can look at that situation and think that this dude just randomly offed himself, that those coincidences lined up, that the camera turned off, and the whole nine. I mean, you've got to be out of your damn mind. Dude was going to open the book on a lot of powerful people, and he got murked before that could happen. That's what happened. But, you know, I mean, that just goes to show you, you know, how much power, you know, some of these people have. I mean, Creepy Dude should have been,
a high-ranking enemy.
I mean, come on, Creepy Dude should have been, you know,
Show
they should have had him under better protection. There is no earthly way that happened the way that it did. Without, you know, I mean, I don't know, maybe the guards killed him. Oh shit, this guy's gonna avoid them. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna mute everyone now. Damage absorbed. Yep. Screw this guy.
It matters not if they send against us if we have you.
So I gotta do one more Stone Song Valley target, so I'll do the other boss. Instead of this quest down here is always really, really annoying. Bandaging the grunts and killing the soldiers. It doesn't matter if you've got war mode on or off. It's just a pain in the ass because of the respawns.
A high-ranking enemy officer has been spotted in the area. Show our new
shit.
allies how the horde.
The other thing that's been going on a lot is that people are blaming video games for violence. And, you know, that's a lot of dumb people who believe that video games cause violence. But I will say this, you know, the president's comments about it were taken, I think, out of context by the media, as always. And he sort of just said that it should be harder for people to obtain violent things. And I agree with that, and he sort of basically alluded to the ESRB rating system not doing what it's supposed to. Which I will tell you, working firsthand in a video game store, that is true. Now, there were originally supposed to be like fines and, you know, all that if you sell an M-rated game to a child. That is barely ever regulated the way that it's supposed to. Oh god. Let me see, I'm just checking my text messages. But, anyway, so, someone sent me a meme, scream the Clinton estate, they can't suicide all of us. Anyway, so, you know, the video game violence thing, I agree with Trump in regards to the fact that, you know, it should not be easy to obtain an M-rated game if you're under the age of 17. When I worked in both Toys R Us and GameStop, if you were under the age of 17 and you came in and tried to buy Grand Theft Auto, you were not getting Grand Theft Auto. You would have to come back with a parent. I was not going to compromise that. You know, rules are rules. I'm a stickler for the damn rules when it comes to stuff like that. You know, and don't get me wrong, when I was a kid, did I play Mortal Kombat and Grand Theft Auto and all that? Yes. But you know what? I got my fucking dad to buy it for me, or my mom to buy it for me. And, you know, I mean, my parents were responsible, and that's the problem. It's not about keeping the content away from the kids. It's about making sure that the parent is informed and responsible to know what's going on. There's a lot less of that, and I do think that if we enforce the ESRB rating system, instead of having lackadaisical Walmart employees who, you know, don't even bother to check the ID and they just give you, you know, kids with M-rated games, you know, there are little prompts that pop up on the screen, but they, you know, people ignore it, you know, I mean, let's face it, at the end of the day, the reason, you know, I mean, there are irresponsible people, and I don't think video games cause violence at all. But what I do think is that if somebody has a distorted view of reality, then they're going to do distorted shit and be inspired by, what they see. So that's the problem, and I think that, I'm getting killed here, aren't I? No, not really. That's funny, even this elite over here can't really do nothing to me. But I do feel like part of the problem is that we make it easily obtained by a bunch of absolute freaking maniacs. And I think that that's why we're in the boat that we're in. I really do. I mean, look, again, you can play all the violent video games you want, and if you're a normal brain does not get worked by that. But we're not talking about normal brains, we're talking about like distorted brains that already want to do screwed up things. And those people should, the parents need to be more active in those people's lives. It's not the video game that kills anybody, it's not the movie that kills anybody, or the music that kills anybody. It's a delusional psychopath who is out of touch with reality and usually has parents that aren't cognizant of what they're doing. And that's what's scary. And those little, dumbasses are going to ruin it for the rest of us. Which is also just depressing. Look, I'm responding to my girlfriend. I always do. I make her priority over like any of this. I'm not one of those guys that like ignores my family or friends or who I'm seeing for video games. I've always felt that was kind of like stupid because I get that you can't pause an MMO, but the people in your life, there are certain people in your life that are flat out irreplaceable. So, I put a priority on them.
Ooh, to target something first.
So yeah, this is the end of the invasion, by the way. But yeah, I saw another post saying that we should bring back involuntary commitment to a mental asylum, and I believe that that's true. I believe that there are people who are like, they need help, and they're not going to get help unless you involuntarily commit them to the mental home, as bad as that sounds. And, we need to bring back the Arkham Asylums. That's what we need. Some people are just, the problem is that we not only, stopped doing that, we started celebrating mental illness and saying that it was stunning and brave. I mean, I'm, sorry, not sorry. There's only two genders, and I don't give a damn if that bothers you or that triggers you. I'm sure I can't post this on YouTube now because somebody will be offended that I said that. But you know what? I'm sorry. Some of this shit was considered mentally insane not that long ago, and now all of a sudden, instead, the American Psychiatric Association decided to pull a 180 freaking heel turn and tell us that masculinity is toxic, that there's no correlation between, get this, no correlation between shooters and being psychotic. Have you ever stopped to look at these shooters or read anything about them? They're all freaking psychopaths. They're all freaking maniacs. And for the American Psychiatric Association to be like, nope, they were perfectly sane. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. The American Psychiatric Association also is saying that it's okay to be a cuck. It's okay to let other people screw your wife. The American Psychiatric Association, it's trying to destroy every sense of traditional values, and that's the problem. if you want to, like, believe your weird crap, fine. But, you know, let me stick to my traditional values that I happen to like very much. Don't try to tell me, like, all of a sudden now, what was it? You've even got the FBI saying conspiracy theorists are the dangerous ones, are the terrorists. Meanwhile, we just had the Epstein thing happen. Does that make us terrorists now because nobody believes that Epstein was, you know, committed suicide? Are we all terrorists now? Is that how that works? Like, you know, meanwhile, Antifa is still not considered a terrorist organization, even though they're a bunch of psychotic soy boys throwing concrete and milkshakes and running away, and usually punching elderly people. You ever notice that Antifa never steps in the face of somebody who's, you know, who's going to fight back, because they're going to get, like, whooped. You know, like, the American Psychiatric Association, the inmates are literally running the asylum. Oh god, this guy respawned and aggroed me. I'm just gonna, like, run from him because I don't want to have to fight him and then respawn while I'm fighting his minions. So anyway, yeah, I'm back in town. That was sort of the invasion. Just kill 15 Alliance NPCs, kill their captain, blow up 5 of their little siege engines, and call it a day. So now I've done that, I've done, as you can see, my Horde War Effort quests. I can go back to Zuldazar now. Yeah, now I can turn this in.
Have you come to trade?
War effort. And then I did that quest, so I get some. I don't think. No, that's not really even worth it. But I could sell it for whatever gold it's worth. And then I got a Paragon chest from doing this, so more Azurite and a chest that's gonna have some nice gold, service metals, war resources. I should see. There's a mount that. I don't think I have enough metals yet, but I'll go take a look real quick. Let me sell the, increases all stats by 10. Oh yeah, I forgot that you could buy those. No, 750, so I need a little bit more. I'm not quite there yet. Is that a mount 2? I forget. Yeah, that's a mount 2, so I would need a total of 950 for the mounts from that vendor. So yeah, now I'm going to check my mission table on my only alt that can afford to do anything on the mission table. My Warlock. Go ahead. Well, it loads in. And again, I haven't been on because I've been busy, and really I have work stuff to do today, and I probably shouldn't be on. I should be slaving away. I'm so tired of slaving away. And I still barely manage. I still live paycheck to paycheck, it feels like. Anyway. Ooh. These Benthic items are account bound. They came out in 8.2, and you can send them to undergeared alts to gear them up. So I'm doing those anytime they pop up, so I could get some of my alts that don't get the love, you know, powered up here. Alright, so got those done. Recruiting the soldiers. She's still got 4K war resources, so she's not in any danger of running out anytime soon. Anyway, so now it's over to my Alliance alt. Now, I've been trying to level all of my alts, all fit. As you can see, I have 25 and 25 characters. These two realms are connected, so I've got one realm I have all my Horde characters, one realm I have all my Alliance characters. And either way, you know, they're connected realms now, so they're actually one realm, even though it's listed as two. But to make it easier, you know, I just sort of have them split. So I've got the maximum allowable 50 characters on my account. I'm leveling a paladin named Rusev, yes, named after the professional wrestler. I just thought it was a cool name for a Draenei because they all sound Russian and Soviet and have like, you know, that sort of motif to them. So I needed to come up with something Soviet, and Drago was taken, and Ivan Drago was taken, and so, you know what, I just sort of, you know, went with Rusev. So it'll always be Rusev Day when I play this character. It's a Retribution Paladin, which is also what I happen to main on my Horde. So it's been a really easy leveling process because I know Paladin like the back of my hand. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the... I started questing over here in Bloodmist Isle because I was going to go Stranglethorn Vale, but Stranglethorn Vale with your PvP flag on is a nightmare. However, this zone is great with your PvP flag on because Horde will not come here because they don't want to be stuck on landmounts. You can't fly in this zone, so they won't gank you here. Unfortunately, the inverse of this would be Ghostlands in the Horde side, and you are not protected there because the Alliance has quests in the Ghostlands, and so a lot of the time you see several Alliance players running around on their land mounts anyway, so it only works one way. Either way, I'm going to go do some quests. I'm headed over to the Eastern Kingdoms to do some quests really quick over this way, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to get to level 60. Oh my god, that fucking hurt. I fucking bit myself while doing that. Ow! 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 You ever have a sneeze that like does that to you? It's the fucking worst feeling in the world. Ouch. I don't think there's anybody in my chat room today watching me. Oh, there are a few people. How you guys doing? We've got Commander Root and Community Showcase watching me in chat. Now, anyway, so I took the Vindicar back to Stormwind, and I'm going to pop out a bunch of pet battles and daily quests because the chunk of experience you get is phenomenal. I'm level 55, so I think that before the stream is over I will hit level 60. You know, leveling is not as hard as people make it out to be. Moreover, leveling on what is my main class and my main spec, even when I make an alt, is really easy. I mean, once you sort of know a class in World of Warcraft, you never unknow it. So you have to think, you know, the class that I main, that I've played primarily since Classic was new, which a lot of people are getting geared up for wanting to play Classic. Just to let you guys know, I probably will dabble in Classic, but I won't play it like religiously. I think that it's a nostalgia act that people play for a little while, and then they'll remember how much of a pain in the ass things were in the original 2004 World of Warcraft, and they'll be like, you know what? I want to go back to the way I have it now, where everything is... I wouldn't say they hold your hand in modern World of Warcraft, but there's a lot of quality of life improvements. And a lot of people forget just how good those quality of life improvements are. For example, in original World of Warcraft, you need to carry different items like soul shards as a warlock in order to do your spells, and the soul shards actually take up bag space. So you would run out of bag space very quickly as a warlock. Additionally, you know, as a mage, like teleportation used to cost you regions. Buffs for different classes used to cost you regions. You couldn't just cast a buff on yourself. You had to carry these items around in your bag that were just annoying. You know, just little things like that I think people are going to realize they took for granted. Also, you know, you get your mount now at level 20 in World of Warcraft. Originally it was level 40. You know, these little things people are going to flip about. And not to mention, it was very hard to make money. It was very hard to gear up in World of Warcraft initially. So people are going to snap. I can tell you right now I don't see, I see people playing it for like, you know, I think the people that I'm most excited to see play World of Warcraft Classic are the people who never touched Classic. Like, I'm talking about the people who started playing this game in like Mists of Pandaria, Cataclysm. You know, I mean, they're in for a real shock. They're gonna throw some tantrums. And you know what? There's a lot of things that there's a lot of things in this game that in the original World of Warcraft, if you were playing Battle for Azeroth and went back, you would think they were bugs, but the truth is they're working as intended. So, you know, a lot of the class tuning and all that, I mean, you're not going to have none of that in Classic, and it's I'm hoping some of those people decide they stream, because, you know, the visible frustration is going to be pretty incredible if you ask me. So I'm doing this fishing quest. Basically, I attach a worm to my fishing hook and fish a crystal bass out of the lake. Ugh, I forgot my fishing is so low, I probably will fish up a lot of crap too. I also have to get catfish for the cooking guy, which were the barrels I was picking up over there. Oh, shoot, no fish are hooked. I'm delusional right now. Oh, I'm hungry too. Even though I just ate, somehow I'm still hungry. What's wrong with me? Tangled fishing line. God, I'm gonna just get a bunch of crap while waiting for this thing to fish up. Alright. Let's see here. Driftwood. Just more and more crap. Damn it. More driftwood. Come on, my fishing can't be that low. 44 in Stormwind shouldn't be so bad. Come on. Sometimes I hate fishing dailies when you're low on fishing. They take so long. When your fishing level is high, it takes like really short length of time. But I guess the point is to get you to level up your fishing, so I guess that explains that. At least I got a fish that time, just not the fish I needed. Fishing is also a good time to do things like text people. So I wonder what time SummerSlam starts. These W pay-per-views start earlier and earlier and earlier and earlier. Eventually they're going to start at like 8 in the morning and last till like, 2 in the morning. WWE is just out of control now that they have their own network and sort of can control the block of time they're assigned. Come on. And I've been doing this for 3 minutes according to my worm bait, which has a 10-minute buff. But yeah, it was a tragedy that those shooters did what they did, but I really don't blame video games. I blame the fact that they were two mentally deranged people who didn't get help. And what bothers me is, again, it had nothing to do with Call of Duty, it had nothing to do with Fortnite, nothing to do with any of these games. Yeah, I find most of those games to be crap, but, I mean, they didn't transgress or turn anybody into a murderer. People with distorted worldviews will take anything and turn it into violence. And case in point, I'm playing World of Warcraft, and I don't know if you guys remember, what the hell was that kid's name? The kid who went crazy and drove his car in like traffic into a bunch of women because nobody would screw him. He turned into a meme because people made fun of him even more in death. Elliot Rodger, that was it. A lot of people call him the perfect gentleman, Elliot Rodger. And he, I guess, had YouTube videos and a manifesto, and he quoted a World of Warcraft character, Garrosh Hellscream, in his manifesto. Does that mean World of Warcraft turns people into violent murderers? Absolutely not. I've never killed anybody over World of Warcraft, so there's that. I mean, you know, people... The thing is, people are responsible for his or her own actions. You know, World of Warcraft also didn't make anybody, like, you know, there were those stories back in the classic day of people playing so much World of Warcraft, they, like, let their babies starve and all sorts of stuff like that. That's a decision that a conscious adult makes. It's not a decision the video game steers them to do. So I think in that regard, we need to get off the blame game for video games. But again, like I said, the president's context was just that we need to make it harder for violent video games to be acquired, which I find nothing wrong with, because again, I feel like the ESRB rating that's there to stop kids and all that from buying video games that they're not mature enough to handle is not enforced. You know, if you want to play Grand Theft Auto, fine, but go get your parents' permission and bring your parent back to buy the game for you. I'm not going to sell it to you. I don't see a problem with that. You know, I think people take it into a form of hysteria, like that somebody's going to come take all their video games away because they started enforcing the rating system that's, you know, that's been in place for... How long has the rating system been there? Since the 90s? How have I not caught this fish yet? I'm going to move positions a little bit. And I'm still catching all this low-level crap. My fishing is at 55. It really shouldn't be this hard to acquire the crystal bass thing. I don't know why the hell I'm congested in the middle of the frickin' summertime. So much fucking driftwood. "4 minutes. I've actually been fishing for almost the duration of this thing. Good lord. How much fishing do I have to do to get this thing? It's usually not this bad. Usually I get it in like 3 casts of fishing. Okay, I'm just gonna go over there and grab that guy's fish because it's bothering me that he's got a thing of fish right here that I need anyway. And now I stole your fish, which you don't even care that I stole it. I have the audacity to fish next to you. Also, I think it's kind of weird that my Draenei is fishing with one hand. Like, what the hell? What the hell is this? Like, seriously? This dude fishes with, like, one hand? Like... I never noticed that, because I never had a Draenei male until now. He just thinks he's the shit. Look at him with his exposed pepperoni nipples. Get away, kid, you bother me. I said, get away, kid, you bother me. Oh, good, I spit on her and she actually walked away really fast. Oh. How have I not caught this stupid fish I need yet? And here I thought these chore quests would be quick. Finally! Good lord. Let me get my fat ass elephant back across this water. I need to get one more catfish, which I'm sure I can find somewhere in the city. We're gonna make Azeroth great again. As a matter of fact, I think I can go down here past the door, through the Dwarven district, and I think there's a fish off in the corner somewhere. Actually, oddly enough, I always found this strange that when you get this quest for the catfish, it appears on your radar when you're tracking herbs. Like, it's considered herbalism for some reason, and I don't know why, because it's not plants, it's fish. Fish are not plants. It's just weird. I always found that awkward. Slightly disturbing. Water walking is such a godsend, and I'm glad that you don't have to use the ugly water strider anymore because they added mount equipment. That's another thing I think people are going to really get annoyed about with Classic, is there weren't these like 500, 600 different mounts in the game. You had your racial mount. That was it.
Safe travels.
I mean, you can use the other races' mounts, but you had to get exalted with them, which was a long process, and you know, you had to train riding skill with different factions. I mean, there was a whole thing about. I mean, it was not. Stop bothering me that PvP town was available. I don't have a slot available for it, so it doesn't matter. I mean, there was so much stuff that, like, in Classic, I think the average player today would not. Again, it's going to wear thin on them very fast, I think. Very fast. So here I'm on my jeweled purple elephant. I always felt like elephants were a very impractical mount for the Draenei. I don't know why they like to ride these fat-ass elephants. Dumbo. So I'm flying down to Goldshire. Checking to see if there's any good memes on Facebook right now. Instead, there's stories about weird Asian chicks making dogs perform oral sex on them. That pretty much ruined my whole day to read. So I'm headed down Elwyn Forest. I'm going to do the pet battle down there. Nothing can really aggro me. I've already outgrown all this. But like I said, the Alliance, or the Eastern Kingdoms, has an advantage over Kalimdor, the other continent, in the fact that all the pet battle, you know, like, people or whatever, they give a lot of experience, and they're all really in close proximity to each other.
Very well.
They're not far from each other, so it's very easy to just sort of spam kill them all and get your daily experience from them. I mean, if you have a max level pet battle team, which I do. I never understood why World of Warcraft decided to try to add a Pokemon-style minigame in here, but I guess it is popular with some people, so it is what it is. I just always found it a little confusing that they try to be Pokemon. Obviously, Pokemon does it better. Pokemon does what they do very well, and World of Warcraft sort of put this poor man's imitation of it in the game, which I don't really understand. Even though I have partaken in it. I guess some people do take it seriously in World of Warcraft. Like, people spend like thousands on certain battle pets and a lot of time trying to get very rare battle pets. Oh, are you really gonna aggro me? Like,
I do not have a target.
that was stupid. Now you're dead. Give me your 63 copper. The herbs and mining nodes out here still give me a lot of experience, so when I see them, I grab them. Again, that's always been part of my play when leveling, is to get both herbalism and mining, because all the materials that you grab along the way give you a hefty sum of experience, which adds up over time. It's very cumulative, and it makes leveling much faster, in my opinion. See, I've got, like, that's about a little over 9,000 XP just from grabbing those. And then this one will probably give me a little less because it's the last of my rested experience, but it's still like 1,500 XP. So, you know, you do the math. You grab enough of those, you're going to, you know, you're going to get a good chunk of experience. Letting my inner Nihao go on, my gold farming mode. I grab everything instinctually because anything in this game can be sold to somebody. There is a sucker born every minute. WoW money, of course, is worth more than Venezuelan money, which is a lesson not to support socialism, folks. Do not support socialism unless you want to be eating your own dog and standing in line 6 hours for a loaf of bread. Okay, S1 Faka joining us in the chat as well. How you doing today? And let's see, what the hell is up here? Can I get another like stupid thing up here? No. Occasionally I'll leave it alone. I'm not climbing all the way up there or trying to scale that to grab that. Let me head down. There's pet battle down here, Old McDonald. So he'll also die very quickly.
Hey there. See you later.
I won't be such a pushover this time. I beg to disagree with you.
See you around.
Your pets can basically be one shot at this point. Yeah, he's going to revive, but I hit a debuff on him, which is going to kill him anyway. And then these two can be one shot by this battle pet, so... The Pocket Fell Reaver is a great pet, a great mechanical pet for a lot of these battles. So, you see, I got... Look how many bars of experience that was, just to, like, finish that guy off. Now, if I come down here... Now, these mobs still scale with my level, so they will come after me. But it doesn't matter. Again, I'm on a Retribution Paladin. They're going to die very quickly and easily. Wait, that's what I was looking for. Again, I don't see why Draenei, you know, had this obsession with riding Dumbo. You know, and generally I like using mounts that are comparable to the class and spec, so that's why I'm still riding the stupid Elec, because that's what an elephant is called in World of Warcraft, by the way, an Elec. L-E-L-E-K-K. With 2 Ks. I don't get it. But either way, the Draenei love riding these fat elephant things. I guess for an elephant it's kind of cool. It's got horns. So I'm now going down, because this is faster than flying there, I'm headed to Duskwood. There's Hogger. Hi, Hogger. You can do to me, you're so low level. Expected that. Hogger used to be a threat in World of Warcraft Classic, so I think that'll be funny. Let's see, are there any... There's some grave robbers down here asleep. There's usually a rare spawn over there, but I think somebody killed them recently. So I'm headed towards the cemetery, where there's another pet battle that I should be able to squash relatively easy. The undead are going to aggro me, but I'm just going to ignore them on the way down. Okay, so now there's a bunch of you. Let me launch my Draenei Pocket Nuke. Yeah, the Lightforge Draenei have a weird AoE attack that it's hard to position it perfectly, but if you do, it'll like kill multiple mobs attacking you. It's like ridiculously overpowered. It's got a 3-minute cooldown. I've actually heard there are people who made raids of just 25-man all Draenei, popping Lightforged Draenei, rather, because there's Draenei and there's Lightforged Draenei. So the Lightforged ones can all pop their racial at the same time and do like retarded damage to. I've heard of them raiding that way, which is insane. I believe it's been nerfed a little since then. This is the nerfed version, but I believe it's still relatively overpowered. Okay, so that guy's done.
Don't waste my time.
He tells me not to waste his time. Meanwhile, I killed him like he was a bitch. I'm not worried about these guys. They do hit very hard for their level and status, but I can heal, so there's that. I can't imagine fighting these guys on a class that doesn't have a self-heal, though, because they do hit way harder than they should. I hit him by accident. See, they already got me at like 40%, which is 50%, 40. And it probably would help if I didn't stand in their disease, but they can actually hit you with the disease anyway.
I require a target. I must get closer.
Those guys are kicking ass.
I
Oh
am
wait,
out of range.
the whole reason I killed him was to grab this. Stupid me. Alright, so now I'm headed to the Red Ridge Mountains. Let's see. Where the fuck is the flag? Oh, behind me.
How are you?
Red Ridge Mountain, that's Darkshire, Swamp of Sorrows, Lakeshire. That's where I want to go. Never underestimate the power of good pet battles, because they give you a good bit of experience while you're leveling. And the more of them you can do, the more of them you should do. In my opinion. That's just, I think that when you're leveling 1 to 60, it makes a huge, huge difference. Hey, Capone. Say hello. One of my dogs, I've got 4 of them. That's Capone. He pretty much haunts my bed. Good dog. Come here, Capone. I'm trying to see if I can get him to come over here while we're flying. Capone! Hey! Look at the camera. No, he's not. Okay, he's a dick. I take back what I said about him. He's a dick. He don't care. Oh man, way too tired for anything today. I'm gonna ask my buddies what time SummerSlam starts. What time does Summerfest start? Ah, shit, there is somebody here doing some killing, because I see him on my kill on sight detector, which is always nice to have on PvP servers. One of the add-ons that I wholeheartedly recommend is Vanus KOS, because it will detect enemy players near you, and it will see them usually before you do. Okay, so now here's the little girl with her stupid bunnies. So I'm going to load the team that's going to kill her bunnies very easily and quickly. She's got 3 bunnies. They're all weak against beasts. So all you have to do is like send any cat in there and they die very quickly and easily, much like real life. I don't know if any of you have ever had outdoor cats, but It's funny because, I've had both indoor and outdoor cats, and outdoor cats love to kill bunnies and bring you their decapitated heads as an offering. It's very morbid, but in a twisted way. That's cats showing you they love you. So that's 1,500 experience. And since I am here in Red Ridge real quick, I'm going to just take a glance and see if any of the rares are up. Because rares give you a nice little chunk of experience too when they're standing. It does not look like the rare Murloc is there. Oh, but the rare dragon is. I'll go kill him. What is it? Snarl Flare, I think his name is. It's sad that I actually have that memorized because I've killed him so many damn times. Get out the way. I have business with your dragon.
I do not have a target. I see. You fought away.
Ah!
They need to target something first.
I'm gonna try that. Taunt him down off the mountain, because one thing I've learned about this guy after killing him 55 times is that, and that's 56, is that he, I was trying to see if that item was worth anything for me. If he dies on the mountain, it's a bitch to try to loot him. Alright, now Red Ridge is done. Unfortunately, these gnolls are like really aggressive today.
I am out of range.
Okay, I'm not gonna frickin' chase you. I've got other shit I gotta do. He went and got himself a friend who's also going to die. Alright, where's the flight path again? I really hate how congested my nose is today. Oh, there's a gnoll leader down here. I'm gonna go see if he's up. Yeah, he's up. So that's another 10,000 experience just to kill that guy. You guys thought you were slick. Ah! That must be where the Alliance player is. He's attacking the town, so I'd usually go check to see if another rare was up there, but since I know this area is under attack, it is time to get the hell out of here. Lakeshire is under attack. Oh, now the rare wants to like spawn that Murloc that I was trying to kill earlier, because I see him overhead. That was annoying. Because those are nice little extra little bits and chunks of experience too. Like I said, I try to find a lot of the cheap, lackadaisical ways to do things. And after playing World of Warcraft for so long, I know pretty much a lot of the shortcuts. Okay, and shout out again to the users in the chat: Commander Root, Host Me Raffle, and S1 Baka. I hope I'm not too boring. WoW is kind of boring at its essence. Anyway, which it is, but you know, it's the game I like to play, so maybe that makes me boring. I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking at these memes on here while I'm flying. And just checking all my little messages and stuff. Again, I probably should be doing actual work, but I'm so tired of like slaving and slaving away. I feel like sometimes I'm the only one who actually does any work at my job. Or at least the responsibility always falls on my shoulders for like literally everything, which is horribly annoying. Who wants to be the one that has to be depended on all the time? That's irritating. So, this guy up here, I believe, has dragons. But his dragons will also go down like a bitch.
Talk to me.
What do you mean has no safe team? I know I have a safe team for this guy. That's weird that it says that I don't. Because I'm pretty sure that I do. There we go. Now I do. Either way.
Interest you on a fight? You got my attention.
Some pet battle add-ons are useful so that it automatically loads your team, your best team to fight a lot of these guys. It's great if you have a lot of battle pets. So you see I'm one-shotting his dragons, which... I mean, I literally am doubling my strength. Dragons are weak against humanoids, so this pandering guy just, like, slaughters them. They do actually hit pretty good, though, so he may need some healing after this. Wow, they do actually hit pretty decently. But they're all dead, so it doesn't matter.
Here there. Be good.
Alright, so that's done and done. Let me heal these pets since that actually did damage. It feels like it's a little laggy in this area, but I don't know if that's coming through the stream or not. Just a little bit. Then I'm going to go to the Burning Steps. I wasn't killing the guy in Burning Steps before because I was too low level. But when you're in your mid-50s, you can get over there without mobs massacring you. So you might as well. And I forget if there's other ones that I didn't know about, or I forgot about. Okay, that's the one there. That's Twilight Highlands. I'm not even close to high enough level. Killed her. Okay, so that would be Durin Darkhammer. And I'm going to grab these flight paths along the way, because I have this one, but since I haven't been here, I haven't picked up that or that. So I might as well, even if I don't do the quests here. Am I level 56? Oh! I wish you'd quit bothering me that a new PvP talent is available. I know, I don't care. I don't have a slot for it. When I have a slot for it, it'll matter. Dicks. I love when they put, like, ore right in the flight path area, in the town. Which I'll be doing a lot of that along the way too, because there's a lot of shit from here to there. Looks like there's a lot of rares too that I forgot about, so I might as well also kill them if they're up. Mithril. I remember when Mithril was like the second highest thing in Warcraft. Now it's very much a low tier, and nobody cares about Mithril.
I must get closer.
Excuse me, I'm taking this. I have to kill that other frickin' wolf too, I think. Or not. Okay, who... Deathmaw. I've never seen him, so I guess he's not spawned. And then if I come up here, Valley of Ashes, is there a rare over here? Top. Oh, this thing. Come on down! Two-headed buzzard. I'm going to punish you for your mutated life. Level 57. And that is why I kill rares, because they give you a nice chunk of experience. And rares are not really as dangerous in the battle for Azeroth era as they are in Classic. Like, if you see a rare in Classic, you better bring some friends. And if you don't have friends, you better make some friends. You're not soloing nothing. Oh, here's another rare, though, I think. Another two-headed rare, too. These rares have two heads. Must be some mutation in the water around here. So that guy is down. Where am I compared to where I need to be? I'm going sort of north when I should be going west. And it's gonna get distracted by shiny things very easily. Okay, these earth elementals are probably annoying. They probably have like stuns and slip spell reflects and shit, so I wanna not have to fight too many of them. So I'll have to fight this one if I want this, which I do. And I'm going to mine this corpse. It's from bothering me. Bones of Thorson. Okay, this isn't really the way I want to go. Well, screw that. There's ore and another rare up here. Maybe another rare up here. I'm gonna go see if the rare's here first. Doesn't look like he is. What is he? Oh no, there he is. Terror Spark. A gigantic imp. It's an imp who's bigger than I am. Holy fuck. Some of these rares I've never seen before. World of Warcraft actually added a bunch of rares. I want to see Cataclysm.
I need to target something
first. I love that overpowered Lightforged racial that just like drops a tactical nuke on a small cluster of enemies. Of course, I don't think there's a way to get back out here without aggroing more of these guys. But whatever. There's, like I said, there are a lot, surprisingly for a burnt land, which the burning steppes are, there's a lot of plant life out here. I thought I heard something like ready to fight, but it's actually the stupid panda battle pet makes little autism noises. Another rare. Oh, all these guys are coming from the bow. has friends. I don't like that he has friends. Now his friends have to die too. And they have a lot of incapacitants. Okay, I'm gonna pop my emergency tentacles of doom. Trinket. Of course, by the time I pop them, one of these guys is left standing, so that was a waste. So you see, I've only been here a short while, and I'm already at 40%, you know, to next level. You know, that's not bad. It's really not bad at all. And I haven't even done what I came out here to do yet. People think leveling is hard in World of Warcraft. It's actually very easy if you know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can go watch streams like mine, or you could look up different guides on YouTube and on Twitch, and you can, I mean, you know, it's not really that hard. You know, people are afraid to, like, do anything that requires any sort of attention span whatsoever.
I must get closer.
Let's see how you guys are doing tonight. And Lurks has joined us in the chat. So, how you doing, Lurks? So again, shout out to the chat room users. Commander Root, Host Me Raffle, Lurks, and S1 Faka in the chat. And I'm headed down the mountain yet again. I'll kill a rare, I'll grab that flight path. And, oh. More shiny nodes for me to grab. Damn it. Is that a rare? No, that's just an assassin. Weird green troll. Just looked kind of out of place. Is there anybody down? Oh yeah, this one. Thoris Bagar. I'm gonna kill his button first. Just so I don't have ads when I kill him.
I do not have a target. I must get
Kill
closer.
Bagar over here. Oh, he's a shooter, so I thought he was gonna run to me, and then he just started shooting at me. Like, shit.
I require a target.
That was a good 9,000 experience for killing him. See, also at this time of day, it's 2:09 p.m. for me, but it's 4 in the morning server for the Australians. So because of that, I don't have to, you know, a lot of these rares are up because nobody else is playing the game killing them, especially not in the early sort of starting zones. Alright, so that flight path, but the problem is where I'm going is, I don't have a flight path to, I just gotta keep walking. I guess I'm gonna go, while I walk, straight south to see if any of these rares are on their feet. And it's great having a tracker that tracks rares, because, again, you know, they give you a nice little boost in experience by killing them. I don't want to have to fight these things unless I have to. Some of them I think are going to aggro me. What's that? Ornat. I thought it said Omar. I was like, that's a weird name. His name is Omar. He's just like a chilling little ugly creature named Omar. No, but his name is Ornat. But I'm gonna call him Omar anyway. Fuck you, Omar. You're dead. Rest in peace. That is an item level upgrade, but not an upgrade. The same could be said of that. What about these bracers? Nope, these bracers are not an upgrade for me either. Okay, so other than Ornat, who's this supposed to be? The Behemoth. Which I assume is going to be one of these guys, but I don't see him. So I guess he's not up. Some of these things are going to aggro me. That's great, big boys, but, you know, you're not ready for this. I ride an elephant. What chance do you have? I'm gonna kill this one just because it's closer. These guys actually do have a ton of hit points for the elephant, too. But again, when you're confident in, you know, the class you're playing, which Rep Paladin is what I made anyway, it really doesn't bother me that much to have to kill these guys. Capone is out like a light. He couldn't care less what I'm doing over here. Come on, Capone. Wake up. Do something. Act funny for the camera. No? If you did anything less around here, it would be called haunting. Alright, so I'm going to ride between the Kodos. There's some more guys that would not be happy to see me up there. There's be another rare up this way, isn't there? I don't think this rare is up either. Who would be also the Behemoth. Interesting. This guy's gonna chase me. Too close to him.
I am out of range.
Ah, his buddy is also trying to shoot at me. Excuse me, but I'd like you to fuck off. Tactical nuke took out a few of them.
Target something first.
Take a look here. Alright, so coming down, more Mithril. There's, that looks like two rares on top of each other. Oh no, it's just because of lava. So there's a guy named Matos that should be chilling in the lava over here. Yep, Black Dragon. Also mucus stunts, that's interesting. I killed your buddy Snarlflare like I've just killed you. Dead. A lot of black dragons here in this area because this is kind of a semi-domain. I bet I no, I didn't overshoot where I was going, but I'm just directly south of it. I also want to get that if I can. On here. Elephant is such a freaking clumsy mount sometimes to steer, though, to be honest. Okay, so I'm going to go straight from Hamados. Straight north is where I'm trying to go. But I'm not going to go exactly straight north because I want to grab all this shit on the way up.
I must get closer.
Poisonous scorpion. Not afraid. In fact, I just secured rid myself of your poison because I'm a paladin and we can heal like that.
Too far away.
I just want this plant that's behind you. And I forgot what pets this guy has. Let me see. I want to say that these count as critters and that guy counts as an elemental. So I don't actually have a team for this guy, I don't think. I think I need... Critters are weak against beasts, so... Let's see. Open this up. Okay, so I'm gonna want one snake, one water. That kills elementals. And then what else does he got? And in case that thing is considered aquatic and not considered a, I want a flying. Okay, so let's see what happens with this team. If this is the team to kill this guy.
What's your back? What's on your mind?
I've probably killed him before, obviously. I just can't. I never saved the team for killing him again. Flying is. That's considered flying. Mother. I have to put him up against another flying because it's the best I could do. Magical would have been what to bring against that. Luckily, my team still outpowers his, so it doesn't entirely matter, but... Let's see, is this crowd considered... No, he brought up the cockroach-looking thing is considered a critter, so a snake should be able to take that out. It did do a lot of damage. So is this a critter? No, it's an elemental like I thought. So... I'm tired of your scorched earth, so fuck you and have some rain. There we go. Cleansing rain. Took him out with one nice nasty shot.
You got my attention.
So see, that almost has me to, what, level 58? Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to see if the rare is over here real quick. Because to fly out of here, I got to go sort of due south, but while I'm here, let me go see if the rare is up. Is that him? Will you hurry it up? I can't hit you from here. There you go.
Too far away.
Goodbye, Volchan. His buddies, however, are not too pleased with me killing him. That's why I tactically moved him. Oh, nice! I got one of my buffs, Blessing of Kings, from leveling up.
I must get closer.
So that absorbs 281 damage done to me. So it makes me a little bit harder to kill. And again, here's the annoying, a new PvP talent is available. Go away. No, I just don't care. So okay, with Volchan dead and me at level 58, go up here and kill this because I want that piece of ore. In kill this because he's trying to attack me from behind like a little bitch. Stand still while I knock your ass out. I'm not going to go all the way over there for that, to fight all three of those stooges over there. I'm just going to get out this zone already. Kind of tired of the burning steps. Now I'm going to fly over to, since I'm already out here,
Here there.
not far from it, I'm headed to Elwyn, Burning Steps, Badlands, Searing Gorge. Swamp of Sorrows is going to take me 3 minutes, guys. So I apologize for the 3 minutes that are about to be kind of a crappy 3 minutes. But it's a good time to get up, take a piss, and get a little drink. It is hot. I don't know if you guys, where you guys live. I don't know if you guys live in hot areas like I do. I live in Atlanta. It's always hot here. So it is time for me to get a quick drink while I'm flying. Enjoy the view as my character flies for 3 minutes. I will be right back. Come on. I just needed something to drink. I get thirsty. Anyway, I'm back. And whew, might be too bright in here. Let's see if I dim it a little bit. That actually didn't help. Somehow I put like the spotlight directly on my face. Alright, now it's kind of darker, but hopefully y'all could still see me. And, you know what? Now it needs to be a little lighter. I think that's about the balance right there. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. This way it's not like a huge spotlight on my damn face. So this is the Swamp of Sorrows, and this Battle Pet Tamer is right there. However, I forget what I need to kill with Battle Pet Tamer. That's because I rarely ever do it. Swamp of Sorrows is depressing, hence its name, Swamp of Sorrows. And so, I actually don't come out this way very often. And there she is. She has a snake, a frog.
The reckoning is
Okay,
at hand.
let me see. Maybe I did say 15 for her. No, I know. She has a snake, a frog, snake, and moth. So The moth does not like that. The snake will not like something mechanical, and the frog really won't like something that flies. So this is my team for her. I'm saving it, locked in.
Be ready for
You're gonna
anything.
die. I'm ready to fight yet.
Shirella on.
The moth is first. So I got a switch already, which I lose a turn doing that. Oh, fuck off. And you still got punked out. Oh, your frog got punked out, and he's not even weak against this. And I can solo him with just my my magic pet. Yeah, pretty much. And just so I remember what the order is, I'm going to overwrite the team. So
State your business.
it's in the right order. So, okay, she is down. Now, I don't think there's somewhere else I want to go, but I don't think there's no flight path there. So I want to go to Karazhan, which is a dangerous place to go, actually, just because of the fact that there might be high-level players hanging out in that area. But we're going to give it a shot, because there's another battle pet trainer over there that actually gives some good rewards, too. Also, while I'm out here, again, I'm going to do my little Rare Hunters missions. Now, there are a lot of aggro mobs in the Swamp of Sorrows. It is one of the most dense areas in the game.
I must get closer.
And there's going to be a lot of fighting on the way to where I want to go. Because I want to go very far west.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
What do you think I'm tabbing over the fucking thing instead of target?
You're far away.
Alright, so which rare is supposed to be up there? Cash with a K. You're so edgy, your name is Cash. Like, why the hell is a random, like, tiger just chilling in the middle of a swamp? A green tiger elemental looking thing. I'm not gonna question it, I'm just gonna kill Cash. Ah, these stupid birds. They're like aggressive as shit. I guess I'd be aggressive too if I were that ugly. Look how ugly this thing is. Let's zoom in on this, can we? Oh, okay, you're dead, so let's zoom in on your corpse. Yeah, I'd be pissed off at everything that moves too if I look like that. Alright, so more ore, or herbs, whatever. My brain don't work too good. Might as well get the flight path while I'm up here in this little goblin town bog paddle. That's a goblin name if there ever was one. Alright, so I got the flight path up here if I ever want to come back here later. I'm going to go this way. There's some more rares. I want to get to the... What is that? The Harborage. I thought it was called the Harborage, but I forgot. I want to be sure, be correct. There's also a Lost One Chieftain and a Lost One Cook, if they're up, that I can kill down this way. But I believe they walk all over this area, so I believe the fact that there's a few skulls is because they're not just in one spot. Oh, I saw one of them. There's the Cook. The Cook got cooked with that tactical move.
I must get this.
I didn't mean to hit that hunter. Sometimes tab targeting actually ruins my whole time here. It sometimes tab targets you to the wrong mobs. Also while I'm down here, grab... Really? The thing is, the animations for these Lost One things sucks so much, you can't even tell you're being shot half the damn time. Come back here, dick. That's for shooting me. So, where was I? Oh, and he's got a paralytic poison on me that I should probably heal. There we go. I wonder if the chieftain is up too.
I am out of range.
This guy's aggro from so far away, it's almost not worth it to try to find the chieftain. I have to fucking clear a path just to get north again. And then these hunters just shoot you from 15 miles away. You know what? I've had it with the old shit. I'm just gonna make myself immune to anything you guys do and keep running. Until you stop frickin' shooting at me! Except for this guy. I'm gonna kill him and then start playing. Ah, this one. Persistent little bastards, aren't they? Again, I blame most violence on being ugly. Ugly people commit violent acts. The world would be less violent if there were less ugly people. Ah, that's one of those hunters, isn't it? These things have like the entire frickin' north part of the map. Ridiculous. And I'm still not where I want to be. And I still gotta like fight like or walk through like the territory of all these ugly things before I get to where I want to go. It's funny because they're actually the same species as my character. They're just like devolved. They're all ooga booga and, you know, out here in little ugly loincloths looking like lepers. Ooga booga, we're the lost ones. We look like vomit. Oh, there's another rabbit. I almost... Of course he'd be a caster, just to annoy me. Spider's gonna aggro. And they're both. I like how my Lightforged Drenai has a thing on his head that looks like the power button of most modern electronics. That's probably why I picked that for his head. I like how he's also not looking at the camera, so I can't like zoom in on it. Yeah, you see it. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Look, blobs. Blobs of crap and poison. You gotta love the Swamp of Sorrows. Pressing ass with his own. Got that, but that's not. It's not because I'm trying to fly out here. It's because I gotta actually. I figured I'd grab it because I gotta go south from here, like sort of south and a little more west. I'm also gonna grab these the whole way down. It's a lot of experience to pass up if you don't grab them. Damn it! A little weird torch thing. Oh, there's another one. Jade. Victim of the nightmare. I'm gonna be a victim of Russo. Oh, I like how it vomited on me.
I need to target
Freaking
something
vomited
first.
bombs. Delicious. Those shoes are a 76% upgrade for what I've got on right now, so at least it actually drops something that increases my damage. You rarely get good drops in the 1 through 60 zones. Is that where I killed Jade already? Yeah. I'm gonna go straight south. Oh, what the hell was that? Really? I didn't even see this asshole, and he's just like globbing at me. Fucking shifting mire glob. That just sounds gross.
I must get closer.
Chupacabros! Okay, so Lake Titicaca over here is also coming for me.
I reported the target.
He's dead, but I've got to fight like these freaking spiders here. Not Alice. And this.
I need to target something first.
Chupacabros is dead. Let's see. Where's the exit? Maybe it is down this way. Shit. Like that's how little I come to Swamp of Sorrows is that out of all the WoW zones, I have sort of its exits jumbled in my mind. I know WoW geography better than I know actual geography, I feel like. Okay, it's over there. I see the path, but before I go there, I'm going to try to kill a couple more rares in this area while I'm here, because what the hell? Might as well, I see them on the map. Let's see. First of all, these little grells are going to fight me, and they run in really patterns you can't predict, so probably going to be a good bit of fighting on the way to this next rare. And there's so much like ore and herbs in this zone. That makes sense because it's a swamp, but I don't think the rare is a... Oh, there it is. Swamp. Ugly purple wasp of some sort, which got me to level 59 by killing it. So I'm almost at level 60, which was my goal for today, remember. And you see I've barely done anything that is really of consequence. Alright, so I'll grab this. Grab this. Okay. Now I'm going to go around the bend of this mountain, which it looks like I'm sort of walking around a penis, if you look at the map. Oh, first I'm going to grab this.
I am not
that guy. This one too. It's amazing how I get breadcrumbed away from my goal just by little yellow dots on my map. I would actually be more productive in World of Warcraft if I turned tracking the ore off, because I always get sidetracked to walk over there and grab those items. I'm weird. And I think most people who play these games are weird. Alright, so back around the penis, like I said I was going to do. Because in the back of the penis is Gib the Banana Hoarder. I believe he's in a cave back here. Oh no, he's not. He's just a monkey wearing a stupid fez. Look at this guy. I want to kill him just for having a stupid little hat. I wonder if you could tame him as a hunter and he keeps the hat. Because that would actually be pretty funny. But now he's dead and he died with that stupid little hat on. And I have... This is a 32% upgrade from what I'm wearing right now. So I will equip this. Alright. Cool. And they weren't even in my appearance collection, so double useful. I'm gonna sort out my bags. I'm carrying a lot of junk. Ah, shit.
I must get closer.
Again, the yellow dots draw me away from my actual goal. One of these water elementals will probably attack me when I get over here, if not both. Alright, so I also leveled up my herbalism while doing a lot of this. So another little incentive for me to do it. And now I'm coming down where Karazhan is, where there's another pet battle trainer that you can't fly to. You basically have to walk to. You know, but since I'm here, I figured might as well here in Deadwind Pass. She's over there at the bottom of the map, over by Karazhan. And then from her, I take a detour back into Duskwood. These mobs are going to not be happy to see me. It was funny because Karazhan didn't exist in... Oh, shit! Are you kidding me? Why are there, like, level 98 freaking Worgen down here? That was scary because that's like... I don't know, like... Yeah, 40 freaking levels higher than me? I'm guessing they added some mobs, like, during, they added some mobs for some of the artifact weapon quests in Legion, and never, adjusted, they never adjusted for the, for lower level characters that used to walk through here. Something's chasing me. I don't know what it is, but hopefully it stops. Which side of Karazhan am I on? And can I get back to where I need to be? I've decided Karazhan is spooky when you're less than maximum level. See, level 70 imps, that used to... Ah, shit, that may aggro. Yeah, it's gonna aggro me. You're gonna leave me alone by the time I get back here. There's more level 90 spirits. Alright, he ran away. So this does have a save team because I've beaten her a bunch of times. Lydia Acoste.
Well met.
She's a ghost with an undead
What
team.
can I do for you? Have a good one.
I think I just use these because they're like, the undead doesn't do much damage to them. I forgot what damages undead. Is it critters? Maybe it is. Oh yeah, it is. Fishy Bosch. Or just some sort of undead plant thing. It's dead. Oh yeah, that's right. These come back from the dead. Now it's dead. Now her little ghost thing. Gonna do this where he can't take my hit points below 1 hit point because he's gonna die anyway after this round. Yep, there he is. Okay. Thank
Hello.
you. Give me my fucking 16,000 experience and a sack of pet supplies. Wasn't bad. Oh, that's done. Now the trick is getting out of Karazhan without getting myself murdered. Oh, this is like... Is there an easy way out? There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. Alright. do I come up this way? Ah, that's the way, that's the path back. I don't know if that hill is too steep to climb it. Oh, there we go, perfect. The only place you get those battle pets, which I have one of already. Okay. So there's... I've never understood why there's just like random ogres here that never had any sort of application, any quests. They're just like chilling in the middle of the pass. And I've just never understood their existence in Deadwind Pass. And apparently they're fighting spiders. I can't remember if they always did that, but it's still ridiculous, nonetheless. So I'm trying to make my way to the northwest part of the map, which will put me back in Duskwood. That thing is gonna aggro, that's fine. At least it's not a freaking level 90 Worgen just chilling in the middle of nowhere for no reason. I don't know what the hell that was about earlier. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, I forgot about these little weird spider things too. It's just like random Worgen floating around Deadwind Pass. Who's way too high level. The spiders leave me alone. And then you've got these like level 98 spirits. They're neutral, but if you hit one by accident, you would be in for a very bad time. So here I am, I'm back in Duskwood. While I'm here, I'm gonna go behind Abercrombie's tower over here. Creepy old bastard. I'm gonna see if that rare is up. The Unknown Soldier is usually chilling by the graveyard. If he's up. Yeah, he is. Kill him off real quick.
I do not have a target.
For another almost 10,000 experience. So the Unknown Soldier is dead. While I'm down here, grab that. Who is that? I forget. Naraxis. Kind of in a cave back here, but since I'm in the area, I might as well just go ahead and pay him a visit and kill him for another potential 9,000 experience. If he's up. I don't even know if this guy is up. I may go up there for nothing. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's actually a pain in the ass to get up there. But I'll give it a try real quick, just to see. Ah! It's trying not to aggro the spider. Now I got it.
I require a target.
That spider's gonna aggro it too, which is a piece of shit. I don't think he's gonna catch me before I get up here, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, Naraxis is out. I see him in the distance. Goodbye, Naraxis. I killed your child too, just for good measure. go back to the flight path here in Darkshire. And I'm going to fly down to Stranglethorn Vale. Let's see, do I have the flight path for... Yeah, that's what it's Fort Livingston, Stranglethorn Vale. It's going to take about a minute and a half to get there. Let's see, a friend of mine wants me to check something on Facebook for him real quick. Let's see. Oh god. I'm reading a friend of mine sort of did a synopsis of what X-Men would be if, now that Marvel has the rights back to X-Men, and maybe I should read it to you guys because he's mocking the whole politically correct bullshit. So I've got Commander Root Lurks and Sneaky Addo in here. Maybe I'll read it. What the hell? Let me see.
They say you have the heir of the throne.
Alright, so I'm going to read my friend's X-Men synopsis to you guys real quick. Just to give you an idea of how predictable and lazy superhero movies are and how easy it is to incorporate liberal propaganda into films, here are my predictions for MCU's X-Men, X-Mutants movie. Kevin Feige already stated they won't be called X-Men. Don't be surprised when this shit drops in 4 years. Team lineups as follows. X-Mutants team. Emma Frost in Xavier's role. Xavier not mentioned in this film. Cyclops, Emma's bitch boy, co-founder of the X-Men. Storm, leader of the team under Emma, most competent, emasculates the male team members. Wolverine, 5'10", 165 pounds. Nightcrawler, a raging homosexual that makes out with men several times in the film. Blink, Asian, transgender, and proud of it. Phantom X, Hispanic actor because writers think his name is a reference to Mexico. Has a bad attitude and is a walking racial stereotype. Sunspot, retconned as Arab, referred to as Muhammad. Sisterhood of Evil Mutants, Mystique, leader. Magneto, toxic masculinity white guy with alt-right viewpoints. Rogue, married to Magneto and obeys him. Big Bertha, sympathetic heel, female replacement of the Blob, promoting body-positive message. Pyro, portrayed by a black man. Lots of cool CGI effects for him. Trevor Fitzroy, for no reason other than to piss you off and ruin the possibility of there being a timeline similar to the comics. Plot. X-Mutants are assembled by Emma and Cyclops to fight the Sisterhood of Evil Mutants. We learn Emma and Mystique were childhood friends. Magneto's extremist Republican views causing the clash with Mystique, who just wants mutant liberation and is misunderstood. Lots of footage of Mystique being discriminated against as a child for being a woman. Magneto and Rogue plan to overthrow Mystique by recruiting Cyclops, who turns on the X-Men by the third act of the movie, joining the newly renamed Brotherhood. Cyclops betrays his wife Emma due to jealousy that he could never be as successful as her. Cyclops kills Muhammad. Big Bertha attempts to warn Mystique of the plot to overthrow her, but is killed by Magneto. Mystique realizes what is going on and agrees to help the X-Men, joining their team in the process. The final battle ends with Cyclops being killed by Emma, lots of snappy, politically correct one-liners by Wolverine, who is booked strong in order to distract them from the fact They just spent their money to watch a poorly written feminist shit show. The movie makes $500 billion at the box office. Excuse me, it should only make $500. And it's praised as the greatest thing ever created by humankind. The end. That's probably what's gonna happen. I'm so tired of politically correct bullshit in comic book movies, video games, everything. I mean, can we please get away from the politically correct mumbo jumbo? It's irritating. And it's tiresome, and it doesn't make for good movies, and it doesn't make for good video games, and it doesn't make for good anything. It's just like one giant virtue signal to make people feel better about themselves for a bunch of social issues that nobody actually cares about. They just get behind them because it's the trendy thing to do.
I am out of range.
And that's my soapbox rant about that. I'm gonna go kill this next battle pet guy.
Must get closer.
After I kill these tigers. Right now. Headed up this way. None of this stuff is really a threat to me. Luckily at this time on the server, there's not too many players running around ganking. Because Stranglethorn Vale is still really bad for that, where you've got high-level players that are just going to kill any low-level player they can find. I don't know why you would even hang out in Stranglethorn Vale if you're not leveling here. It's not particularly a fun zone, in my opinion.
Too far away.
Alright, kill the raptor. See, it's breadcrumbing me over that way again. The lure of that piece of clear ore is just too hard for me to deny. Yay for ore. I am 62% of the way to level 60, which is my goal for today. And then after that, I'm going to go, like exist in the real world and go run errands and do work. Please pay me so I don't have to do work. jsurvival@gmail.com. And of course I'm getting a call from my mother. Yeah, Mom, what? Yeah, why? Okay, well, whatever, okay. Okay, alright, bye. I don't know why my mom feels the need to tell me that she's not going to be home like she answers to me. What the hell? Target has a saved team, so we're loading up the saved team.
Round. Greetings.
Alright.
For the Alliance.
Let's kill these losers off real quick. Nanners, who gets one-shotted. Moonstalker, who's probably also going to get one-shotted. Oh, he survived. He has 9 hit points left. Pathetic. And then this thing, Emeralda, which actually is a little bit harder to kill, so I'm going to blast her with a debuff. She might pop some shield. Oh, she didn't bother to pop her shield. She just continued to get wrecked. So that guy...
Can I help you? Be careful.
He lost, and he lost humiliatingly to me. And now I gotta go south. I know there's some more here. I'm gonna have to kill this raptor, or plant here. I'm gonna have to kill a raptor again. Motherfucker!
I need to target something first.
It's like he stuns and disarms you. What the hell? For a really long period of time at that.
I must get closer.
This one, however, will not be so fortunate. I'm gonna stun him, so he can't stunner this on me. Have to kill that Murloc.
I love the range.
Freaking spear chucking Murloc. Die. I'm gonna go down there because I gotta kill like 50 of them if I do. It's like a little pit of, they're like worshipping a puddle or something. I'm gonna just go this way and go south. Go away. I'm gonna stop to fight you. I'm gonna check to see if there's a rare running around up here. There's not. Witch Doctors, Brutes. Oh, that's the rare I'm looking for. Robot.
I must get closer.
I'm trying to step back so I don't get any ads on me while I fight them. Ah! That's what I was avoiding anyway, this Witch Doctor. This weird totem that slows you down. So I'm almost where I need to be. These ogres are going to give chase. So is that crocodile. Run for your life. And I believe after the next like little quests, I will potentially be level 60. So I just got to get down to Fort Livingston and fly south. Let's see what we're doing here. Fort Livingston. And I'm flying to the southern part of Stranglethorn Vale. Right there. And I should be just about done. I'm fucking tired, by the way. Then in the sequel, we bring in Colossus, make him gay with Nightcrawler. Introduce the female Wolverine, who is stronger than Logan, and flip-flop a bunch of the actors around so they only have 1 minute of dialogue. Oh, and Magneto gets a lawyer! And it's none other than Cameron Hodge. And there's 30 minutes of them talking in the courtroom. Xavier is revealed to be the real leader of the X-Men when he returns from Africa. But Swerve, he's a heel cisgender white male who has been using his telepathy to control Emma and everyone else into joining the team. Then he busts Magneto out so the X-Mutants fight him and Storm kills him after feeding him some snappy women's lib one-liners. The moviegoers are going to eat this shit up. You know what? He's not wrong. That's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, never mind. I'm going to see, there's one rare up this way, then I'm going to go to the Coliseum, and hopefully nobody's in there right now. Veraphonics, he sounds like a cell phone company, like, he sounds like a really crappy cell phone repair company. We fix your cracked iPhone screen. And Veraphonics is verified dead. So now I'm headed to the Gurubashi Arena, where there's a quest that after I do it will become a daily, so I get to do it twice, and that'll pop me to maximum level. And I may just do it twice even if the first one does it. Oh, wait a minute, the PvP chest is here, might as well do that too. Hopefully I don't get killed, but I guess that's how early in the morning it is, that nobody is doing the PvP chests. So the Arena Master, speak with Short John Mithril. Alright, so Short John Mithril is around here. Let me see if the Arena Risk Guards are not an upgrade for me.
Yo, keep it real.
Alright. So I got a little small chunk, very small bit of XP for doing that.
Greetings. Be careful.
This guy will make me do this, and after I do this, it becomes a daily.
I require a target. What brings you here?
I'm gonna do the daily version of it, even though I just hit level 60 anyway. I have an unspent talent point. Ooh, Wake of Ashes. This is one of my spells that I actually love having as a paladin.
Hail. Farewell.
Alright, so I'm going to teleport back to town now. I'm level 60, which thank you guys for watching me take this long, sort of easy way to level 60. Somewhat uneventful, but, you know, again, sometimes you want to take the easy way out. And, alright. Now what I'm going to do before I go, just because, again, you know, your transmog options open up a little better once you hit level 60, and so I wanna pimp out this character so he has a little bit better of a look to him. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna go to Stormwind where I can mount onto my transmog mount, and I'm gonna change his armor. All right, so. Let's take a look. I'm going to change his transmog. I like the idea of them being shirtless because it makes them look sort of like very vicious. What kind of armor would look good? Those actually look okay on a... Those look kind of weird on a paladin. These look very kind of crystalline looking. I just don't have as many armor pieces as I thought I did. Let's see, I have... I thought I had better shoulders than, like, most of this stuff. I think I'm gonna go with... I think those are okay. Because these, Light Forged Ranai have a sort of like very, you know, sort of, they have a sort of look to them. I think that works. I think the biggest problem is this dude's weapon sucks. I think those look cool. That is actually really obnoxious. That almost makes it look like he's wearing like a weird sort of like over diaper, but I'll allow it, because what the hell. Okay. Those look sort of sensible on a Draenei. And those. I think the biggest, like, thing I want to change is the weapon. Are you kidding me? Level 90 required to use that appearance? And why are you showing it to me now? Oh. Apparently because I got another item that does not require level 90 to use it. I'm going to save that as a level 60 outfit. Yeah, that's way more badass looking, I
Good
think.
fortune to all friends of the brothers.
That is that's some paladin shit right there. And on that note, we've made Azeroth great again. Thank you everybody who watched and paid attention and joined me for this. And hopefully I'll do it again sometime soon. Hopefully it won't take me a week to get the stream again, but again, that's the result of life really sucking. So make it suck a little less. Throw me some PayPal money. PayPal.me/Jace Rival. Subscribe to me here on Twitch. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Maybe I'll get somewhere with this. Maybe I won't. But I'll keep trying. So thanks a lot, everybody, and good night. Well, it's not even night. It's afternoon. So good afternoon. Go do something more fun than watch me.